To do columnar multiplication on the Pythabacus, let's first input the top factor, which will appear here. To input digits of the top factor, push and keep separate bottom row sections of the bottom row gold beads. And as you can see, the factor will appear here. Then I push a 2, and the factors appear in order 3, 2 to give me 32. And so I'm going to push a 1. And so now here I have 321, and I have here 321. Now, when the top factor is complete, click the time symbol that's on the end post. And then the input digits of the bottom factor continue to push beads, keeping them separate. And you can see the 3 factor appears here. And you can note also that the beads above the rectangle become color-coded. So now we can push another bead. And so now we have 321 times 31. We can see that the red beads represent the 1s, and the green beads represent the 10s. So we'll push down the beads of the second factor back, but keep them separated. And if we push too close to the post, we lose our 1, so we'll push it over a little bit. So now we have our 31. Now we're ready to multiply. So we have 1 times 1. And so we go up here in the 1's column and push a bead over. And we can see that the product now for the 1s times the top factor appears, so you can check. And so next I have 2 times 1. And then I have 3 times 1, which is the remaining section. And now I'm ready to do my 10. So I have 1 times 3. And you push the section over until it aligns a bottom bead and a top bead of an array aligns. And so here are our 1s and here are our 10s. If we push this further, it will become part of the 1s. And push them so that the bottom bead of a section, an array above, and the top beads of an array below are aligned. And so now I do 2 times 3. And again, the bottom bead of array above and the top beads of the array below align. in this case giving us our hundreds. And 3 times 3 equals 9. And our solution appears over here. We have for the product of the top factor and the ones, 321. And we have the product of the top factor and the tens, 9,630, which we didn't add. And we can, over here, we can see we have the 1 on its own, so 1 plus 0 is 1. We have 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 gives us 5. And we have 3 plus 6. Here's 3 plus 6 to give us 9. And then we have 9. And summing those up, as I said before, gives 9,951 as our solution. So in this way, you can do columnar multiplication on the Pythabacus. Now, there are 2 Pythabacus products. Here we have the 10 row or rod Pythabacus, but we also have a 20 rod Pythabacus, which I will demonstrate math on in another video. Now, in the electronic application, you have a slider that can change the rods, the number of rods, from 10 to 20.